Hi, this is Patty Jackson. On this edition of Patty TV, we're gearing up for the 22nd annual Susan G. Komen Philadelphia Race for the Cure. It's taking place on Mother's Day, Sunday, May 13th. We've got Natasha Brown from CBS 3 Eyewitness News. We've got Jeanette Stevens-L, who is a breast cancer survivor, leading the charge in this. How many years has this been for you? Because the ladies of Eyewitness News, they all come together in unity, and it's such a beautiful sight on the Art Museum.
Yes, it really is. And all of our pink, of
yes,
course.
And all of our pink, yes.
Our pink is flowing. It's been about, let's see, I've been in Philly for 9 years, so it's probably been about 8 years that I've been officially involved in this. So it's just a blessing to be there. It's always an inspiring day, and we are geared up again for yet another beautiful race day.
It is going to be a beautiful race day. Jeanette Stevens-L, also known as the Reigning Deer, has written 2 books about being a breast cancer survivor. I think it was your second book that you wrote. You had tips on avoiding, but really information, really helpful, for women. You have been a guiding force, but look how God has blessed you, because you've got an incredible story.
Yes, He's blessed me. My mom had 5 daughters, and 4 of us have had breast cancer. We have all survived.
Yeah.
And I've been working with Komen now for about 5 years. This is my 4th year as a chairperson, and I'm going into another year. But it's been really rewarding to talk to the women and young people in the Philadelphia area and make them aware that they have to take care of themselves. And like you said, 10 tips to avoid breast cancer was really about bettering our lifestyle, eating better, making sure we're putting good things into our body so that we can try to remain healthy, and exercise, because that's really the key.
Yes.
Exercise and make sure we're putting good things into our bodies.
As chairman of this, you get to really see so many families and people that are affected by this. How has this been for you?
It's been really, really rewarding to see young people who didn't know. Like, I spoke to a young man at a health fair Saturday. He didn't know men could get breast cancer. So he came out of that workshop saying, "Thank you, because I really didn't know that anybody like Quincy Jones or Richard Roundtree were breast cancer survivors."
Exactly.
And then it's good for young women who come and say, my aunt, my mother had this, and I don't know how it's going to affect me. And you tell them it doesn't have to affect you, because sometimes it just comes out of the blue. Yeah. But it just means you have to be proactive with your health and make sure you perform that monthly self-examination.
This day on the Art Museum, Mother's Day, May 13th, is going to be exciting. Tell us about some of the new additions to the race.
We're going to have a kids dash that's going to get going about 7:15. So any adult over 18 who's registered for the race and they have a child between 3 and 12 years old, that child can participate in that race. And of course, we want everybody to register. So also this year, everybody who registers is going to get these green bands, and people are going to be walking around through the race. And if they see you with a green band, they've got some goodies that they're going to be giving away.
So that's going to be good.
For anyone who's registered, because we have so many people. We have over 100,000 people that come out to this race. They're not all registered. Maybe about 40,000 registered. Registration is what helps us to fund our programs, to give the grants to all these organizations, the hospitals, the cancer treatment centers, when they are giving treatment and screenings to people here who are underprivileged or who don't have insurance. The registration helps us to fund these grantees, and so that's why we need everybody to register.
The women of Eyewitness News are going to be broadcasting live. It's such an exciting day for you guys, getting the word out, being encouraging. So Natasha's, she's used to being up early anyway, but she will be up early on this Mother's Day with her fellow members there at Eyewitness 3, and it's going to be a great day.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, it's just an emotional day, as I've talked to you about before. I mean, you're happy, you're sad, I'm crying half the time. Especially the most emotional moment for me is when you see the survivors coming down the stairs.
Yes.
I mean, it's a beautiful moment, and it's like I said, you can't find a dry eye anywhere around.
Yeah,
6,000 survivors, and it's a beautiful sight.
It's amazing to see. How can people register?
KomenPhiladelphia.org or race@KomenPhiladelphia.org, or come to the Sheraton Hotel at 17th and Vine Friday or Saturday before the race, and you can register there. Also, there's race day registration. If you want to just show up at 6 o'clock, we said come on down. We'll be there.
Come on down, see the family, see the survivors. More importantly, make your voice known for the fight against breast cancer. There's so many people that need that support, that encouragement. The Race for the Cure is Mother's Day, Sunday, May 13th, right on the steps of the Art Museum.